Hey, Hans Schaff here. On my road trip, I'm actually in Utah right now and listening to Guy Finley, very profound philosopher. And something that really popped in, this thing that we're coming to the holidays right now, right? And you think of the holidays, you think about Black Friday and buying and shopping and material things, materialism. And you think of people and they say, oh, I'm not materialistic, or it's a bad thing to be materialistic. It's a bad thing to want things that are, that you can touch, matter, objects, right? And it is. And he made this great point that I just was thinking about. So many times that we reach out for all these products or these distractions, right? Because there are certain problems or issues that we have as human beings, and rather than trying to sit with them and resolve them, we look for stimulants, what kind of things to distract us, or things substitutes that we can use to kind of numb us from the pain. And he calls it, taking a moment that you could turn and have a revelation. Instead, we turn using these substitutes or using these stimulants. We turn the situation into crystallation, where it crystallizes the problem, makes it worse, makes it so much more painful or dramatic or debilitating, or making it so it will continue to repeat over and over and over again. It's like when you share your problems with everybody, whether it's on Facebook where you're posting about, oh, this crap day you had today, or this problem or that problem. All you're doing is propagating and proliferating that situation and locking it in to your memory as an experience that's true for you. Whereas if you would stop sharing your problems and stop dwelling on them and focusing on them, it'd be a lot easier for you to come up with a better solution, a better scenario, a better experience to have that's more enjoyable, that would actually serve you better. And I just thought it was a very key point. I hadn't thought about it in that way before, but really that is what happens. We use these distractions, these stimulations, and Black Friday is a good example of it. Where we you're constantly distracted, looking to save a few dollars here, a few dollars there, and with all these material things. And really, what are these material things for? What's the purpose? We're buying these things because to distract us, to occupy our time, whether it's, it could be video games, it could be just, new clothes, it could be food even. I mean, it's just, all kinds of different ways we have of distracting ourselves from really facing, the reality of the situation, and what's really happening in our lives and what's really going on. Instead, we try and numb the pain, we try and just pretend it doesn't happen, or we take, pharmaceutical drugs as well to try and numb the pain and hope it just goes away. But it never does. That does not solve the problem. It's just symptomatic. A solution. So, and I'll tell you what, the way to really solve or work with these issues is really stillness. Is really to just hold on to that, think of what the problem is, and become aware of the problem. Becoming aware of it in and of itself is stillness. That is recognizing the issue, and that will allow you to get past it. So, during this holiday season, as we're going shopping and shopping for deals and gift shopping and getting stuff for everybody else, really focus on that and know why it is what it is that you're doing, and that you're doing it for, reasons that serve you, and not for reasons that are furthering the problem, making it worse, and making it that much more painful next time, where you need a bigger dose of some pharmaceutical drug, or that much more alcohol or drugs, or whatever your choice of painkiller or distraction is. So it can be subtle. It could be watching movies. It could be just watching TV. But over time, if the more you put it off, the more you try and distract yourself from it, the worse it gets, the harder it gets to create a new experience and overcome it. So anyway, Hans Schaff here. I am on a bumpy road. The GPS is taking me onto a dirt road. So anyway, pattern interrupt. Just thought that was a cool message. Just wanted to share that with you. Hope you enjoyed it, got some value from it, and I highly recommend Guy Finley. He's a really profound, really deep thinker, very spiritual based as well, and just some really cool ideas. Makes you really think. Some good profundities. All right, Hans Schaff, take care. We'll see you in the next video.